And we're here with Art Thiessen with the Dallas Valley Ranch Camp, and it's quickly approaching the registration time. And Art, you've got a lot of great different kind of new camps for boys, girls, all sorts of things. Why don't you tell us more about them?
Yeah, we're very excited about camp, and that we have room for ages 9 to 17, and we still have room in all our age brackets. And we have a new camp for boys. It's called Extreme Camp, and it will include paintballing every day, and it will include mountain boarding, mountain biking, high ropes, anything that has some risks involved.
So how long does a typical camp last?
They start coming on Monday at 3, and they'll go home Sunday after lunch. And so it's 6 full days of action-packed.
So for people who aren't familiar with Dallas Valley Ranch Camp, what is it, Art?
It's a camp that started because of Dallas Lutzer that got killed in a car accident. His parents gave the land in memory of him. And so now it's a camp where the kids come from any background and any walk of life, but they come to 3 things we think they want: is fun, good food, and make good friends. And that's what Dallas Valley provides for them.
How far is Dallas Valley? Is obviously just outside of Regina. Where is it, generally speaking, in relation to the city?
It's just down Highway 11, 15 minutes out of Regina, and 6 miles from Lumsden.
So we should talk about some of the other camps that are involved. We don't have just the extreme paintballing and mountain boarding. What else is there?
Well, we have a Western riding camp for young people 14 to 17, and they'll spend up to 8 hours a day with their horse, and just enjoying all the different things of horses. And then on the last day, they'll go on a 5-hour overnight trail ride, sleep under the stars. Next morning, they'll saddle up and ride back. It's just a great time for kids to enjoy. And then a couple years ago, we added our sports camps, which are for volleyball and basketball. The kids come to Dallas Valley and then travel to Miller College, and they just emphasize volleyball or basketball, whichever one they choose, for ages 12 to 17.
And I understand you've got a pretty big pool as well.
Yes, we have a full-size pool, and that on hot days, there's nothing better for the kids to do but enjoy getting in and getting wet, and also making sure their counselor gets wet.
Yeah, that's right. The old surprise dip in the pool. Well, where do people get more information if they want to get their kids involved in this, Art?
The best place to go is to our webpage at www.dallasvalley.com. Everything's on there, what weeks still have room, which weeks are full, and but we'd love to get their kids in, that they can have a great time at camp this summer.
We only have about 20 seconds left. What do you think is the #1 thing that kids take away from these camps?
I think the #1 thing they take away is memories that last a lifetime, and things that they will never regret doing.
All right, Art. Well, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. And like he says, check out their website to get more information. Pretty easy, or you can just Google Dallas Valley Ranch Camp here in Saskatchewan. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks very much for having me.
We'll be back right after this.